the Tri-County area, Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward counties for the last 25 years. The practice of medicine is changing dramatically. All County Healthcare, Inc. still does it the old-fashioned way, where our nurses and healthcare professionals come into your home to service your medical needs, providing you the fastest and best care possible. For more information, call 954-717-7027. And remember, Medicare Home Care is covered by Part A of Medicare with no out-of-pocket cost to you. It's your decision, and only your decision, on what healthcare agency you use. Call today. All County Home Health Care, Inc. at 954-717-7027. License 200999096. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Amp2.tv presents You and Your Doctor, teaching you to live a longer and healthier life. Proudly sponsored by All County Healthcare, where people are the heart of our business. All County Healthcare is a Medicare certified agency where one call will service all your home care health needs. For more information, call 954-717-7027 or visit our website, allcountyhealthcare.com. Now, let's get informed to living a longer and healthier life. Here is your host for today's show.
Hello, South Florida and beyond, and welcome to the Living a Longer and Healthier Life show. I hope everyone's staying safe. These are surely different times, and we're all doing everything we can to keep things going. And prayers and thoughts to everyone out there helping one another in any way. But let's get right into it this evening, March 31st, 2020. Here we go. We're welcoming Howard Weinstein. He's president of Total Medical Health Services Incorporated. So we're going to learn a lot about different medical products that are available today. Boy, it's a more important time than ever for medical health products. So without further ado, I want to welcome Howard to the program. Howard, how are you doing this evening?
Very good, thank you. Thank you very much for having me on your show. I'm looking forward to it. We've been having a very, very busy week because of the virus, as you know. The masks have been going out of the place, the gloves, hand sanitizers are coming in. It's been very hard and extreme, but we're taking care of everybody in the area.
Well, I always say to my guests, because we have so many great guests from the healthcare community on here, thank you for taking us, on this adventure of health, and we're going to learn a lot in the next 30 minutes. But tell us a little bit about Total Medical Health Services, and I know you've been a big player in the medical product service here in South Florida for numerous years, I think 3 decades, but tell us a little bit about your company and how you can help, our South Florida population and beyond.
Sure, no problem. First of all, Total Medical has been in business for over 30 years. We came down from New York City. We started, and what makes us different from any other medical company is service. I am the owner and president of Total Medical. I always carry the phone. We don't have an answering service because we like to take care of our patients. We care about our patients. We have over 1,000 different items to help the generation that we have here for the baby boomers coming down, and we specialize in special things like compression garments, incontinent products. We also do wheelchairs, walkers, commodes. We're working now with taking care of the virus, having sanitation, different medications that we have to help out, and we just keep helping everybody out. But what I really want to talk about is service, because that's the key, and we have a lot of things that can really help patients. For instance, a lot of people have a problem of falling out of bed, so we've come up with a thing called a Freedom Grip that goes underneath the mattress. It prevents the person from falling out of bed, but also helps them get them out. Another thing is we have a special scooter for the Orthodox Jewish people, a Shabbat scooter, that allows them to go to temple for the Sabbath and for the holidays. We're the only one in the state of Florida has that. We also have a special Parkinson's walker called the U-Step. This U-Step is made for Parkinson's patients purposely because they have a tendency to freeze and they shuffle the feet. This is a very strong walker where the patient will walk inside and will keep them from falling and keep them moving constantly. Another thing we have is we do a lot of compression garments, and with us, we have one of the top machines in the United States, and this is called the Parameter. With this Parameter, we can get the exact measurement of what you need. When your doctor gives you a prescription for compression garments, he's not positive, so he may say 15 to 20, 20 to 30, or 30 to 40, which is very high. But this machine, we can put you in, doesn't hurt, takes 2 minutes, and we can get a very accurate reading so we know what to give you and everything. And then we show you, of course, how to put it on. We go through everything. We have unbelievable fitters. And next thing we also have is physical therapy. We are one of the best physical therapy companies in Florida. We are one-on-one in a private room with top physical therapists. She used to run a hospital. She's been with me for over 10 years now. Everyone loves her. She's 5'1", and I'm telling you, she's got hands like gold. People cannot stop her. People come in crying, they go out laughing. That's how good she is. And they all like that it's one-on-one. Where if you go to other physical therapies, not knocking other companies, you know, you're in a big room and they're running back and forth. This is one complete hour, one-on-one. So that's basically what Total Medical tries to do. We try to help the people, make them happy. In these times of day, they're very lonely with the virus. It's scared. So that's all I can tell you right now about Total Medical. Any other questions you can have for me?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got a ton more for you because you're.
Sure.
So this is so important what you're doing right now because everyone is kind of stuck at home. I mean, I have been for a few weeks now, and if you don't do anything like very essential that you need to be out there, you know, it's probably a good time, you know, that people, you know, do some things inside the house, you know, be patient with everything. But you're giving people the opportunities, all these products that from the Freedom Grip to that amazing scooter, what you said right there is just like no one else is. I've never heard of that with the tie-in to the, you know, the Jewish religion as well, and the U-step with Parkinson's disease. So, like, everyone's at home, and what are we trying to do? We're trying to just get through this, and we're trying to make sure, you know, we don't fill up the hospitals. We want those to be filled up in urgent care centers with the people who need it most right now. So you're offering a product. I mean, not just one, but so many products. This is so timely having you on this show. So I want to talk a little bit more about that. But let me give out your info because that's a lot you just for people to digest because you have so many different ways to help people. It's TotalMedUSA.com. You're going to type that in to your Google or browser, and you're going to find a ton of info. TotalMedUSA.com. The number's 954-427-6606. And, you know, Howard and his team can help you in so many different ways. One thing I saw on the site, and, you know, I always, if you listen to this show or you view this show, you know I'm like a connoisseur of websites. I'll mention the website if it's really good. And your website is very well done. And then I saw on there, I'm kind of scooting around navigating, your Joint Commission accredited since 2005. Yes. Wow, that's 15 years. That's unbelievable. So tell us a little bit about that process and what it means to be Joint Commission accredited, because I know how important it is, but maybe someone just tuning in doesn't.
No, Joint Commission, what that does is make sure that you do everything correctly. You do the guidelines. You do about prevention, which I'm very much into. I don't like people falling. So we're always, when we go to a person's house, Joint Commission always asks us to make sure that everything's there. If someone wants to get a scooter, we do a complete analysis of the house to make sure it's safe to use a scooter. Joint Commission allows me to go into the hospital because I have met all the credentials, and we have passed with flying colors since 2005. We're up to date with everything possible. And Joint Commission's just like a feather in the cap. It's like winning the championship. And if you know that you're doing something right and you're helping people. And we believe in fall prevention. So that's one of the main things that Joint Commission has emphasized in the past couple of years, which we have done. But to get back to other things, if somebody cannot get out, Dave, we can deliver free of charge no matter what they need. If it's one item or two items, We're right across the street from Century Village in Deerfield Beach, and we're constantly in there because they can't get out. They're scared to come out with the traffic crossing over. So our service is phenomenal. And incontinent products, we have a lot of patients who are on catheters. They can't get out. We have a lot of paraplegics who don't have catheters. We're able to handle all this and make sure that they have, in this crisis today, because a lot of people are not working, shut down, to make sure that all our patients have enough supplies to get through this for another month or so.
Well, Howard, again, it's TotalMedUSA.com for everyone out there. Howard, if you can just stay on the line, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'd love to ask you a little bit more about the compression stocks and that 93% statistic that you have on the site. I've never seen that before. I think that's so important. So stay right there. We'll be right back on the other side. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll bring you right back on the Living a Longer and Healthier Life show.
Thank you.
All County Healthcare has exciting news for any and all patients with COPD or other respiratory ailments. Listen to what renowned pulmonologist Dr. Keith Robinson has to say.
Hello, I'm Dr. Keith Robinson, board-certified pulmonologist, medical director at Fusion Health Pulmonary Rehabilitation, and a board member with the American Lung Association of South Florida. We have exciting news for patients with COPD. We now offer IPV therapy at home, which has been demonstrated to improve airway clearance, decrease hospitalization, and improve quality of life of patients with COPD. Please call All County Healthcare for more information about this FDA-approved therapy.
For further information, call All County Healthcare now at 954-717-7027. That is 954-717-7027, or visit our website at allcountyhealthcare.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Remember, All County Healthcare always puts the patient's needs first. Always puts the patient's needs first. You are listening to You and Your Doctor, Living Longer and Healthier, an informative show that helps you find answers to questions you always wanted to ask but did not have that somebody that could make a difference in your life. Call into the show if you have a question at 888-565-1470, and we will put you on the air to inform all our listeners. Now, back to our show.
Hello, South Florida and beyond, and welcome back to Living a Longer and Healthier Life show. We're here with Howard Weinstein, Total Medical Health Services, over 30 years in the business, medical health products, 954-427-6606, or just go to TotalMedUSA.com. That's TotalMedUSA.com. Made in the USA, Howard. I like to see that.
Yes, definitely.
That is great news right now. I mean, we when we get back to, our great economy, that's going to be so important. So I just wanted to say that. Let's get back to that diabetic garment. So you also offer diabetic garments, maternity garments. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Lymphedema garments. I know what it is.
Lymphedema, yes. Well, lymphedema is the swelling of legs and arms. They can cause from an accident. It can cause from an operation. And we have special machines that can get the lymphedema down. And once the lymphedema is down, I mean, you never really get rid of lymphedema. Then you go into compression garments. And our compression garments are phenomenal. My wife is the maiden of compression garments. In fact, the manufacturer call her, or they have a new item, new compression stocking. They bring it to my wife to give her the approval, yes or no. And what we do is we really, really work. The physical therapy we do for the lymphedema and the machine gets that swelling down. Like I said, we have ladies and gentlemen coming in, both who come in crying, they go out laughing. And they come in, the legs are all discolored, we get back to normal, and then we put them in compression stockings. And you have to wear both. And by wearing both, it keeps the swelling down, it looks nice. And the stockings today, the compression stockings, look very nice. I wear them all day because I'm on my feet. And they look very nice. They come in athletic socks. They come in black, brown. The ladies have gorgeous colors. They have tie-dye. So it's very important, especially now people not flying. But a lot of people do fly. I always recommend to put compression stockings. if I go out of the country for business or even for vacation, the first thing I do is I put compressions. You don't want to get a blood clot in your lungs, and this is what this helps also prevent. So I always recommend to all my people and all my patients, and we have a lot of people go to Israel and a lot of people go to New York to see the grandkids, put your compression stockings on. They come in, we measure them correctly, you wear them, you take them off, and then you just wash them out, you rinse them, and the elasticity comes back after washing it, and let it dry, you put them on the next day.
And this is important because 93% of the South Florida population should be wearing some degree of compression, correct?
Yes, actually, 93%. Doctors, anybody who's on their feet a lot should wear, but at least 93%, and especially the baby boomers coming down, and then with the senior citizens and the elderly people, people in nursing homes. You know, our objective, my wife and I, is to get the patients walking. And the more you walk and you put the compression stockings on, the more you feel good. We don't like anybody in wheelchairs. We don't like people in scooters. We want people walking, and that's our goal. Get people walking. You make them feel good. You get through the lymphedema exercise, put the compression stockings on, and then you're walking. And walking is one of the best exercises besides swimming.
Again, it's TotalMedUSA.com, 954-427-6606. Great community health product company, medical products, I should say. Howard, tell us again. So everyone's getting delivery now. You know, just had delivery of groceries today for the first time ever. It worked out really well,
right?
Because we're trying not to stay out to go outside and get in front of anyone, or just stay safe. But you're able to deliver. You mentioned earlier on in the interview. Tell us again about how you can deliver these items.
Yes. I have 2 technicians and plus myself. If someone cannot come out, we're more than happy to deliver. We come over with our gloves and mask on. If you're not sick, we will, come into the house. If not, we will just leave it outside the door. And this way you can get any product that you need, especially with the mask, the gloves, the sanitizers, what else we need, and lotion. That's very good. And next thing, too, we have a lot of incontinent people. So if you need diapers, now I have a special diaper that has polymer. Comes from Israel. When the urine hits it, turns into a gel. There's no leakage at all. People go to Walmart, Costco, Publix, and they buy diapers. They're using 4-to-1 to my diaper. That's how good my diaper is. And same as my underpads, too. They also have polymer. So we're trying to make it easier for someone to take care of a patient who becomes incontinent. And all these are delivered free, no charge at all. Just call up. I have an excellent staff. They're trained. They've been with me for 15, 20 years. People come in they all say to me, how we are the best staff around. And so we're here to help and make your life easier. That's our motto. A one-stop shopping for all your medical needs.
That's great because it's great to be able to connect with the actual business directly nowadays. Everyone's getting some of these, there's just stories. You hear them from your friends and family about trying to connect with certain companies during this time. And it's like, people can get your medical products. They don't need any kind of referral, it sounds like, in most cases from a doctor or healthcare. They can call you directly, the service, and get it delivered, or how you're going to work to get them whatever they need. So I think that's so important nowadays, and you have the experience. I mean, 30 years South Florida, that you've seen a lot change, and you've made it through so many ups and downs. But I mean, it's a great economy down here, great community. I'm a Floridian. I'm from here, so I'm just saying that, like, I love South Florida. So that you have the experience and knowledge, it sounds like, to help so many people right now.
Yes, I do. I've been trained so much, and the grandkids, the sons, the kids, they all leave their credit cards. The family, they know us. They invited my wife and I over for dinner. We're like family to them, and we're family. Total Medical is a big family. That's why I'm a big person. I'm 6'6", so. And I figured since I'm so big, I got to have a big family, and I like people, and I love to talk with people, and we make them feel comfortable. We never make anyone feel uncomfortable. I don't think in 30 years of business, if I had any complaints at all, seriously, maybe one, two, three, as I can remember. truthfully. I mean, we care. We care about our patients. That's the most important thing. We're not looking just to make sales. We're making sure that we're getting the people better, making everyone feel comfortable. They can use the equipment. I'm not looking to sell equipment, and they're not going to use it. When we come over and bring equipment, my technician stays over an hour and a half, especially when we deliver the Shabbat scooter. They have a tendency to forget how to switch everything back and forth. We spend a good hour and a half with them. If we deliver a scooter, we go with them to show them how to go on an elevator, how to back off the elevator. We just don't drop off the equipment like some other companies do, and that's it. We spend time, we make them feel comfortable, because I don't want them not to use it. I want them to use it to get out of the house because they'll feel better. We had a lady, even myself, I went with the lady 5 days in a row to get her comfortable. She's now going by herself. She can go on the elevator down to the pool. She's talking to people. Before we had this incident, this just happened a couple of weeks ago, but just give you an idea of the kind of service that we provide.
That's great, Howard. Again, it's TotalMedUSA.com, TotalMedUSA.com, 954-427-6606. A local company you can support. Everyone's looking to support local companies right now. This is a great local medical product company that you can support. Howard, we've got probably less than 2 minutes left, so this is time. I always take this my kind of curveball question. We talk about a lot of products. Everyone go on the site, check out everything Howard and the team provide at Total Medical Health Services. But you mentioned you're 6'6", and I did a little research on you. Now, we didn't have a lot of time to talk. You've been busy. So you have a little bit of a basketball career in the past, correct?
Yes.
Tell me a little about.
I played professionally for New York Knicks. I'm Hall of Fame from my college. Then I came down to Florida, played a couple tournaments there. In fact, I just won the state championship in basketball. And now I also play tennis tournaments, and I came third in the nation. On my team myself, came third in the nation. So I'm still heavy into sports, and I enjoy it. And I like playing sports. It gives me a chance to get out and relax. And the basketball, I have a lot of great memories, and every year we have big luncheons. 600 basketball players come, and it's a great thing. We all get together, and we all talk about old times, and it's funny. It's like, remember yesterday, you talk about things that happened 40, 50, 60 years ago. Growing up, it's like unbelievable. You can't believe it's like you never left. Make a quick analysis. I'll just tell you what happened. I was on a cruise ship, and I was talking to my friends who I met from London, and we're just talking. So they said, "How's your basketball?" I said, "Fine, everything's great." And there was a young lady in the pool, and she said to me, "Oh, my husband plays basketball." I said, "Yeah." So who is it? It was going to be Joe Davidman. I have not seen Joe for 50 years. Unbelievable. Make a short story. We haven't seen each other. It's like we were there. It was like 9 days.
Wow, that's great. Howard, I'm going to have you back on. We ran out of time, but basketball is my
no
first
problem,
love.
Dave. Anytime. Thank you very much. Anytime you want me, I'd love to come back.
You were great. Again, Total Medical Health Services, TotalMedUSA.com. Check them out.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe, everyone.
Yes,
See you next time on the Living a Longer and Healthier Life.
Right. Bye-bye now.
Thank you for letting us share with you a longer and healthier lifestyle. If you have a doctor or are a doctor and wish to be on the show, call AMP2 TV at 866-244-5422, and we will put you on the air as soon as possible. Tune in next week for more information on living longer and having a